Hey, Timmy's. Lamb Chop and I are sitting here, and we're just talking about the weather. What's that, Lamb Chop? I know there is a big snowstorm on the way. But those of you who are on the East Coast, on the seaboard of the East Coast seaboard of the United States, I hear we got a big storm coming. Lamb Chop was a little nervous about the snow, and I told him, I said, we don't have to be worried about that. In fact, we're going to sing a little song. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Inside it's so delightful. And since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, oh, I'll hate to go out into the snow. But since you're holding me tight, well, I guess I'll just stay here some more. Though the weather outside is frightful, inside it's so delightful. And since we got no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh my gosh, you like that song, Lamb Chop? Yeah, you like that? All right, wonderful. Isn't that great? Oh gosh, look who else here. We got a lot of people. Welcome to us Sunday. There's Kate Pigeons there. There's Raven Fisher. Stephanie Busby's here. Nikki Nikos is here. Yay. Robin Boston is here. Yay. Oh my gosh, Stardust C is here. Kim Osborne is here. There's Haley Clement. Oh gosh, look, Starlight Worker's here. Oh, she says hi to you, Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop says hi to you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there you go. Look, Sandro Juskin's here. Oh, Simba's here, all the way from Germany. Oh my gosh, we got people all over the world here. Raven Fisher says, ready for the snow in Richmond. That's right. Robin Boston, I saw your comment. Also, how's it going to snow when it's this warm? I've been asking this today. Today it was almost 65 degrees here in Alexandria. It's like summer weather. I went out without a jacket on today. Of course, you know my mother would have said, don't go out without a jacket. You'll catch a cold. But I went out anyways. There's Ariel Rogers who's here. Hey, Ariel. Yay. Stephanie Busby. Beach Sunsets. Hi, Beach Sunsets. There's Kim Osborne. Oh, Chanel Underwood's here. Gosh, we got everybody here. Isn't that wonderful? Well, I tell you, I'm sitting here just getting ready for a snowstorm, sipping my cocoa. I love it. Oh, and I'm wearing my new jewelry. How you like my new ring? Let me show you this. You know, PsychicBob has this bling. I'm always collecting my bling. I just got this ring. It came all the way from India. You know, India is famous for its agate jewelry. And as many of you know, I love brown agate. Brown agate is a traditional witch gem for protection, and it's one of the official gemstones of the Order of the Brown Star, our Wiccan order. So I'm wearing this beautiful banded brown agate. Can you guys see that? How you like that? Isn't that great? So it's like about me wearing his bling, and I got on, I got to show you my astrology pendant. For those of you who weren't here over the last few days, you didn't see this. I wore this on New Year's Eve. But this is my new pendant to celebrate doing astrology. You know, I've been studying astrology since 1978, but I'm now offering professional astrology services. And I'm doing astrology charts. And if you're interested in a chart, shoot me an email at PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com, or at my website, there's a contact form. It's PsychicBob.com. And you can get on my list. This wheel is from the 1970s, and it's the Zodiac wheel. It's a miniature version. It's got all the signs of the Zodiac around. It's got the sun in the center, and it's done in blue enamel. And it's on, I think it's actually on pewter, and it's not sterling, but it's pewter. But you see the big wheel? Oops, sorry, Lamb Chop. You see behind me here, that big wheel? All right, that's the Zodiac wheel. That's what astrologers study. And this is that wheel, but in miniature, done in blue enamel. I just really saw it. I loved it. When I was a kid, I used to see this type of jewelry everywhere, and I haven't seen it in a long time. And I saw there was a vintage pendant for sale, and I had to get it. So that's my thing. I want to say thank you to all of you who've been calling for private readings and also astrology charts. And thank you so very much for your support. Oh, excuse me. I'm losing my voice here, so bear with me. Well, welcome to Sunday. Do you want to go over there and sit down so I can talk to everybody? Okay, why don't you do that? Lamb Chop's going to be on watch at the window to see if any snow starts while we're having the show, and he'll let us know. All right. There you go. Thank you, Lamb Chop. Go over there. Yeah, sit at the far window over there. You can look out. Isn't Lamb Chop the best? Well, he's going to be on snow watch for us tonight. Well, I am so glad you guys are here. I am just in the mood to do some spirit connection and communion. And I want to thank all of you. You know, by the way, I got to tell you, for those of you who've been away, yesterday we had our psychic development class. Yes, Laura, my ring is brown agate. This is brown agate, yep. And yes, Robin, this is done in blue enamel. It's blue enamel and pewter. It's hard to see. I got reflection here. It's kind of a soft, kind of a, I don't know, kind of a skyish blue color. So that's my jewelry. Oh, and my pins I'm wearing. I have the old Irish flag, the green flag of Ireland with the harp. And then I have the crown above it. Crown. Because I descend from royal bloodlines. So anyways, that's my jewelry. But I got to tell you, so yesterday on Saturday, we had our psychic development class. And it was a great turnout. We had a lot of fun, had a good turnout. And we worked on getting names from the spirit world. And I got to tell you, we had some amazing breakthroughs. Some of the students just zoomed right in and got a name and identified who was coming from spirit. And some of these are people who had never done this before. If you're interested in working on your soul self, your psychic development, you want to come join our class. And it's $30 for our Saturday class. It meets every Saturday. It's only $30 a session. And so what you want to do, if you want to get in on that, go to my website, PsychicBob.com. Queen Cola Bobs is our moderator. Shout out to her. She'll put it in the chat for you, how to get to my website. But you can purchase that class. It's automated at my website. When you go over there, you'll see a tab that says services. Those are the services I offer as a psychic. And in there, it'll be a psychic development class. So join that. Click on it. Buy it now. We only have 30 spots available for that class. So it'll fill up. So go this week early as you can. If you can go tonight, that's even better. You can buy your class for Saturday. Now, I've been getting a number of letters asking about Inner Circle. I have a second class. It's not Psychic. It's called Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. That's going to meet the next Inner Circle class, which is different than the Saturday class. It'll be on a Sunday, January 9th, is Psychic Bob's Inner Circle class. A high star. No, there was no class today. Yesterday, we had Psychic Development, our Saturday class. Our next class for Inner Circle will be on Sunday, January the 9th. And I think we're almost full. I think I've got one spot left for it. I'm going to send out invoices later tonight for that. For those who've been saying, am I going to get an invoice? Yes, I'll get those out to you. We have one spot left. Now, on Sunday, January the 9th, I'm teaching a private class on Atlantis, ancient Atlantis, its crystals, and the prophecies of Atlantis. And in my Inner Circle class, I limit it to only 10 people. The reason why is I want it to be really what it's called, the Inner Circle. It's a small group of people who are really serious about their spiritual lives and want to really get my inner teachings. It's not a class I teach to the general public because it's a special thing. As part of the Inner Circle, we're going to do it's a 2-hour class from 12 till 2 on Sunday, January 9th. In the first hour, we're going to teach on Atlantis, the history of Atlantis, the use of Atlantean crystals, and the prophecies that I've received about the return of Atlantis and other prophecies. And then the second hour, you can ask private questions of me. That's why it's only 10 people, so it's a small, intimate group. I'd love to have you fill our 10th spot for that. So as I said, we've got one spot open. If you want to be in that, it's not, now the Inner Circle is not on my website yet. So you need to send me an email. Queen Cola Bobs will get that to you. Just go to PsychicBob.com. When you go to my website, at the bottom of every page, there's a contact form. You can type in that and say, Psychic Bob, I want to be in the Inner Circle, and send that to me, okay? So I have one spot left. The January 9th class will be filled if once that one spot goes. So don't miss out. Send it tonight if you want to get in on that. Thank you so much. Bear with me, guys. My voice is a little raspy tonight. So I'm going to try to get through some readings here. Hi, Catherine Enright. Catherine Enright says, I love Atlantis, PsychicBob. Remember our reading, Cracking the Seals in the Caves that allowed Atlantis to rise your exact words? My mission is clear, LOL. Well, Catherine, you might want to join that class as well to learn some more. Well, thank you so much for being here. Well, I am glad you guys are here. Hey, there's Ramona, 9954. Hi, Ramona. Good to see you. Hi, Nikki. Nikki Nickler says, I hope Kim feels better. Yes, I do too. I'm glad you're here with us, Kim. And also, Bob, you're not alone. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to do some readings tonight. But before we get into all of that, we need to open the channel between the worlds, okay? So when everybody get comfortable, well, let's just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, let's follow our breathing just gently in and out. And as we follow our breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of your chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And as you see that spark of light, I want you to see it become a little brighter and a little larger. And let that light expand and form into a glowing cloud of light. Now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud of light that's floating in the chest. We're going to expand it to fill our whole body with that beautiful glowing light from head to toe instantly. We call this the blink meditation. It's like somebody blinked the lights on. All right, so I want you to go within, see that light, keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath, just relax a little bit. I feel that y'all aren't relaxing, so just relax. Very good. Now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to expand that light. All right, ready to count down? 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Woo. Ooh, I got a head rush. Oh my gosh, we got our first donation tonight. Thank you, Raymond Hampton, $2 donation. Queen Colabas, put up our rules about donations too. I forgot to talk about that. I want to say thank you to all of you who donate. It means the world. Raymond Hampton, $2 donation. Thank you so much. Raymond, let me just step into your frequency here. Hold on just a second. Yeah, you know, Raymond, right now as I'm walking into your light here, I'm hearing Doris Stokes back here. And she said that she's back here and she's got a grandmother with her. And she said, we're both looking after him. Doris is asking me to tell you, Raymond. She said, tell Raymond, she said, that I want to help him as a psychic. But she says, also let him know I used to be a nurse. So Doris is here as a psychic and as a nurse, as a guide to help you. And she says that you're on the mend. She said your strength is getting stronger and she's working with you. Your grandmother's back here, Raymond. She's also asking me to tell you. She said, now you tell Raymond, don't overstrain himself. She said, he likes to be on the go. That's her word. She said, you tell him stop being on the go, that he can take it a little easy and rest. So that's from Grandma. You know, when Grandma speaks, you better listen. Because every time my grandmother told me something, she was right. And I think your grandmother's the same way. That's the way she says. I feel like she knows. So Raymond, they're both here to bless you. They're bringing strength and healing. Your grandmother said your other kidney is strong. One is weaker than the other, she said. But she said, don't worry, you're going to come through this. They're both blessing and healing you. Thank you so very much, Rayla. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Stephanie Busby, $50 donation. God bless you, Stephanie. Thank you. Happy New Year. Oh, Happy New Year to you. I've been having dreams of JFK, receiving information about his passing. I've been seeing things about him everywhere. Can we find out why? Why? He's so the sudden consuming my dreams and thoughts. Thank you so much. Hold on, Stephanie. I got somebody talking to me. Edgar Casey's back here. Mr. Casey, do you have some insight on this? Yeah. Stephanie, Mr. Casey's asking me to tell you that what's happening is that you actually have a psychic link, a soul link to the Kennedy family, that you've actually shared many past lives with them. And on some level, you're connected to them. Now, you may not be blood related in this life, but on a spirit level, you still have a cord attachment. And they're asking me to tell you that this dream is coming up because what it's about is that you're about to do a major life transition. Now, this is not a prophecy of any death coming to you or to anybody that you love, but this is a sign that it's like, in tarot, when you get the death card, it doesn't really mean death. The tarot death card means change. And so those of the Kennedy family on the other side are connecting to you to give you power for change. And you're seeing that death. It's like their way of giving a tarot card, like things are radically shifting. But it's not death in the sense of a physical death. It's a death of an old way of life. It's a death of an end of an era. You remember after Kennedy's passing, like the world started to shift. Vietnam escalated and there was civil unrest and a lot of changes happened in society after that. Well, this is like you're leaving behind an old era and you're entering into a new era. So this is a sign you need to be ready for changes and for growth and pretty dramatic changes. And I do think that on some level you can call on the members of the Kennedys to help you. Strange, I don't get JFK so strongly around you, but I do get his mother, Rose. And I feel that Rose Kennedy has a psychic link to you. Okay, so call on Rose Kennedy and explore her assisting you. I think you're going to get a lot of blessings. Thank you so much for your donation. Happy New Year. I hope that helps. Yay, Ramona, 9954, 499. Hi, Bob. Any New Year messages? Oh my gosh, let me see, Ramona. Let me step into your frequency. Hold on. Hold on. I got Doris back here. Yeah. Ramona, Doris Stokes is back here. And it's funny. She's holding up a clipboard for me. And I'm looking at this clipboard and it's got statistics, people's health history. It's like blood pressure, their last x-ray, all of this stuff. And she says to me, she said, you show Ramona this chart or this patient's chart. And she said, she doesn't need these charts anymore. And so she's sitting it up here. Hold on just a second, guys. I got an emergency text in. Hold on. I got to deal with something. Thank you. Okay, everything's all right. Just somebody needed something right away. But Ramona, hold on. Yes, Doris, I know. So Doris is saying to you, she says, Ramona, you can set that aside. She said, you don't need the church. She said, your life is changing. And she's talking to you about this new year. It's a new path. And she said, you're going into the field of holistic work. She said, spiritual work, nutritional work, guidance work, life coach work. She said that you're done with the traditional medicine. She said, you've served it well and it served you, but now you're ready to serve spirit. So that's your New Year prophecy. You're going to leave the medical field and be full-time in the spiritual works field. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Hold on a second, guys. I'm losing my voice here. All right. Karen Bryant. Hold on just a second, guys. I got to deal with something. Hi, Karen. $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Hi, Bob. Do I have any messages for my mom or great honor Hans? Thanks. Hold on a second, Karen. Let me see if I can get anybody in here from the other side. I've got your aunt back here. Doris said your aunt is here. This great aunt is coming in. She says to tell you, she said, I wish I had been a better support to you in life. She said, I tried the best I could, but she said, I want you to know, she said, that I am helping you from the other side. She's asking me to tell you, she said, that she's trying to get you moved on. And I get the sense that there's a physical housing move she's talking about because she's showing me a house key here. And she says in February, doors open to move on. So I think there's going to be a move in February, and that's going to allow you to have kind of a big transition here in your life. And I get the sense that in that time period, there could even be a new job opportunity that arises for you. So your great aunt's back here sending a lot of love. I also hear the name Helen back here for you. And Helen said that she's coming to help as well. I don't know if this is a relative. I'm not getting a clear link, but she's standing with your aunt. She's on your mother's side of the family. So it's either a friend of the family or another relative, but she just said Helen's helping as well. So you got your great aunt and you've got Helen, and they're both here. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Gary M., $10 donation. Thank you so much, Gary. Hi, Sig Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Hold on, Gary. I hear you. Edgar Casey's back here. This is interesting. Edgar Casey, this is going to sound strange. He says in the next year, in 2022, he said that Gary will travel to Florida, he says, and draw from the power of Atlantis. And he says, then you will travel to California and draw from the power of Lemuria. He said, you will understand each current uniquely. And he said that that's going to make all the difference in the world. He says that you're at this point of transition. He said, you've done very well. He said, you're doing very well opening the channel. And he says, but he wants you to also embrace direct contact with the energies of Atlantis and Lemuria. All right, Mr. Casey's with you. He said he's opening up the connections for both of these trips. So it's going to be a powerful time. He was talking about March and April as well, that one of these trips may be March or April. I think that's going to be California around that time because he said you're going to go out to Nevada and Arizona, and then you'll go to California. So it's westward trip in the spring, and he'll be with you, and that's going to open up the connections for Lemurian energy. God bless you. Thank you so much. Hi, Mysterious 1111. Thank you for your donation. I'm sorry I can't help you on this. Queen Cola Bobs is going to send you a letter to explain. So I'm sorry. All right. Starlight Worker. Oh my God, $77. God bless you. Thank you so much, darling. Hey, Bob, Happy New Year. Your energy feels a little off today. I hope you're okay and this helps. Much light to you and Cola. Thank you so much. I'm just losing my voice because I've been working a lot. I've been speaking, doing so many readings. I've been doing so many astrology charts, and I just have strained my voice. I don't feel sick. I'm just a little tired from work, and my voice is strained. But I'm okay. So I don't have a flu or anything. I'm fine. But listen, God bless you. Thank you for that generous and kind donation. Let me tell you, stars, I'm stepping into your frequency right now. I'm picking up all around you beautiful green light. It's a mix of like a spring green light and an emerald green. You got some yellow. Spring green light talks about new beginnings. It means you're coming into a time where there's a lot of exploration and discovery. I feel that in the career area, you're going to come through what I know you've been crossing through a rough patch there. This tells me that the grass is greener as you move forward. So I don't feel this heralds necessarily leaving a job, but I feel that there'll be some new opportunities and new projects where you are that will give you kind of a fresh start. I want to watch into February, maybe mid-February to end of February for that. So that's the time frame. Then you've got beautiful emerald green light. Emerald green light talks about strength and healing. It means that physically you're getting recharged. And I do feel like in this new year, there's less physical drain on your body, less physical strain. And you're really going to start to be much more, much more physically vitalized. You also have beautiful kind of like a golden glow or yellow. It's like yellow and gold. Yellow means that you're feeling inspired. It's a sense of the connection with the higher mind. And gold means it's your time to shine. So all of these lights really are being set in motion right now to help you to move forward. As I said, in terms of career, I don't think necessarily that this represents leaving. In fact, Fletcher said no. He says grow where you're planted. So I think you're going to stay at your current place of employment and you're going to have new opportunities. Fletcher says, he said, they actually like you there. He said, yes, there are some troublemakers. There's one person, I think it's a female in particular. He keeps showing me he's like kind of, attitude and superior acting. But he said that you're going to move away from that person. So be prepared for blessings and changes. Okay, so starts mid-February. All of this is in motion. Thank you for your support for my channel. God bless you. Thank you so much. Karen Bryan, $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Do I have any messages from Alan the Tall Gray or Pleiadians, Arcturians, or Andromedans? Send an email to you about Inner Circle. Yeah, Karen, I'm sending out invoices to everybody for the Inner Circle later tonight. I do have you on my list. I still have one spot. So if you know anybody who wants to get in or any of you listening tonight, I've got one spot left. You'll need to send me an email. But Karen, I'm looking at the list now, and you are on the list. So no worries. Thank you for your concern and your support. So yay. So I'll get that out to everybody tonight. All right, hold on, Karen. Let me just step into your frequency here. Okay, I've got an Arcturian coming in here. He has this beautiful blue skin. And he says, I come to bring peace to Karen. He said, you've been feeling like an upheaval emotionally. And he said, the people around you are pressuring you, wanting more, pushing and pressuring. And this Arcturian just comes in. He says, I bring the blue light of Arcturus to you. So you definitely have some healing energy coming from the Arcturians tonight. And this Arcturian, he gives the name of Lee. He says, I am Lee. He said, that's not my actual name. He said, my actual name is more complex. But he said, Lee will be easy for her to pronounce. So Lee the Arcturian is here and bringing blue healing light, blue nurturing light, blue peace. Call on him. Blessings to you. Thank you for your support. Sophia, 249 pesos, Filipino. I think that's Filipino. Thank you so much. Hi, Psychic Bob. Regarding KT, despite the family mess I found out about him last night, is this connection still worth pursuing for the long term? Yes. Sophia, I saw that there was another guy we talked about who I said has a lot of baggage. Though KT has some baggage, I still think that it's not going to be the drama that the other guy would have brought you. And I do feel like he's a good guy in his heart. I think he's caught in a difficult position, but I don't see him being somebody you just want to walk away from. So I do feel it's worth pursuing. Yes. God bless you. I hope that helps. All right. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Chanel Underwood. Oh my gosh. $5 donation. Thank you, Chanel. Happy New Year, Bob. Wishing you all the happiness your heart can stand. Ooh, I can take that. Thank you. Any messages for me regarding love and stability for 2022? Well, Chanel, we're going to let Doris help with this. Hold on. I've got her voice back. Doris, are you here? I can hear you. Thank you. Doris, my guide, is back here, Chanel. And she said, Chanel has certainly been through it. She said you've had a lot of heartbreak and disappointment. She said that people have not been honest with you. She said they put up false fronts. She said, we're giving you the gift of sight to see through that. And she says that in February, she said you get a new start. I get the sense that you're in a kind of a process of maybe clearing out of a relationship or stepping back here. And Doris said, she said, yes, she said, she's not where she needs to be. That's her words. And so you're ready to move on. And I think in February/March, sometime in that period, from what she shows me, is where you're going to do it. So I do think there's a new relationship. Now, I have to tell you, I think that it's funny because it's almost like out with the old, in with the new. So I think that like by March, you're actually in a relationship, but it feels like a new relationship to where you are. And I think this next one will be the keeper. It'll be the right one. See, you're going at it now from a spiritual place. You're asking from your higher self. And if you work with Doris and your higher self, you're going to be in a much better position going forward. So don't be afraid to let go of the current situation. It's going to improve for you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Flying Light, $10 donation. Thank you, Flying Light. Hi, Psychic Bob. I'm feeling like it's time to move on from my current job. Any insight on new opportunities for me? Hold on just a second. Let me step into your... Yeah. Yes, I know. My guy Fletcher's back here, and he says, look around you. All around you, Flying Light, you've got silver and blue light, and it's a sky blue light. Actually, you know my pendant I showed you, that sky blue? It's that sort of color. And that's the color that means opening the throat chakra. It means communications. It means networking with the world around you. So you're definitely in a space to move on. And I do think that the signs of your aura show that you're on a soul level, you're preparing for it. You also have silver, which means money coming. In terms of timing around this, Fletcher says, he says in February, he said, that's your time to really make the move. You can start looking now, but it looks like really in February where you get the right alignments here. I keep picking up work around you that has more of a leadership. I think you're more of a leader than you're being allowed to do at this. I said, look at jobs that have like, lead positions, manager positions. That's where I see you going. And I think the time is right. And these Fletcher said February is the move on time. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's TGVG, €4.99. Thank you, TGVG. Blessings to you. Happy New Year. Thank you. Happy New Year. Pardon my voice today, TGVG. Had some dreams and feelings about changing the industry in Tinseltown, Hollywood, lately since the last reading. Listen, didn't I tell you the spirit people are working? Now, Cecil and Edgar are still back here. I can hear them both laughing. And Cecil's back here, and he said, I told you. And he said, keep listening, I'm leading. Keep listening, I'm leading. So there's definitely some changes coming. They're also showing me travel here this year. You are going to go to New York, and you're also going to LA, to Hollywood. So be ready for these trips, because these trips are opening the connections for you that bring everything into opening doors. You have a lot of growth that's going to happen this year, TGVG. And you've got to be willing to kind of put yourself out there. Sometimes this is going to mean 15-hour days for you. But remember, you're doing your dues, and the payoff is your name will be in lights. You're one of the few people I've read for in the last few years, TGVG, who I can say with 100% conviction, and I'll stand by and put my money on it, you're going places, big places. Cecil's confirming it. Edgar's confirming it. Doris is confirming it. And Fletcher's confirming it. So write down those dreams, play with them, and see where they take you. Sometimes we'll get a dream, and that's only the launching point into even more things. So don't just think only the dream. See where the dream goes and takes you. Look beyond it, and then you'll be finding the path. I think you're on the right path. Be ready around springtime. This is when I'm getting travel for you to the West Coast, March, April. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Erica B. Hello, Erica B. Hi, Bob. I donated on Friday, $4.99. Any messages? Thank you. Listen. Thank you, Erica. I'm so sorry. I did remember seeing you there. And we had, the terrible tech issues. Let me just step into your vibration here. Hold on just a second. Whoa, Erica. You've got around you a beautiful pale periwinkle. Periwinkle is like a bluish purple. There's a flower called periwinkle. You've got that all around you, and then a rich violet purple. Periwinkle in the aura says that you're drawing from places of magical power now. I don't know if you're studying Wicca or magic, but I would like to seriously encourage you to explore ritual magic through practice like Wicca or shamanism, because this shows me that you are drawing into your life literal power for transformation. You also have violet purple, which is the sign of gifts of mediumship and spirit communication. So I think you're opening a door where you're going to commune with those on the other side and draw magical power into your life. Fletcher just said that the purple light is the purple ray from the ascended master Saint Germain. So the Count, his actual title is the Count of Saint Germain. He's just called Saint Germain for sure. Saint Germain is bringing violet flame. The purple light to you is actually a violet light, and that's from him. So you want to explore working with also the ascended master Saint Germain. All right. Thank you for your support. Blessings to you and Happy New Year. Oh, you guys are rocking it. Thank you so very much. Oops, hold on a second. The chat's frozen up, guys. I'm having some problems here. Hold on. All right, hold on, guys. I got some problems going on here. All right. There it is. Robin Boston, $15. Yay. Thank you, Robin. Love the astrology chart you did for me, and thank you. God bless you, Robin. Thank you. By the way, while I'm here, since we're talking about, I got to give a plug, Robin. Any of you are interested in astrology charts, you see I'm wearing my pendant to celebrate my astrology work. Send me an email. The price for an astrology chart is $45. Now, I know somebody's going to say, why do I have to pay $45 when I can buy one online for $20 from another site? Well, the difference is that most of the other psychics that do these actually just do a computer printout. You can buy professional astrology programs where you just put in somebody's birthday and it prints out the report. You don't even have to do anything. It's automated. Mine is different. I do it the old-fashioned way. I actually sit down, I study the chart, and I write a personal analysis for you. That's why it costs more. It takes a lot of time. But as Robin can tell you, she loved hers, and I give a lot of detail for the money. I think I really give more than $45 worth of energy to those charts. But I keep them low, one, because I just enjoy astrology, and I want you guys to have access to it. So anyways, Robin, thank you. All right, so let me see what's going on around you, Robin. Hold on. Let me step into your vibration. Yeah. All right. You know, Robin, this is going to sound weird. I'm getting the sound of rapping in your vibration. Leslie Flint, there you are. Leslie Flint's just come in here for you. He says, tell Robin, he says, I'm working with her and Jill and Sydney to get the volume of sound up. So you're going to start hearing rapping sounds. And you're going to hear like, who just hit on the table? Who just knocked on the wall? That's the spirit people trying to get your attention. And Leslie Flint is here to let you know that is going to be happening in your house. Okay. He also says to tell you that he said that Rick is here as well. Hold on. I think Rick is here. Hold on. I'm trying to get his vibration. Mr. Flint, can you raise the vibration? I can hear him, but it's just a little faint for me some reason. Okay, there you go. I can hear him better. Okay. Leslie Flint's going to stabilize. For some reason, Robin, the connection, usually it comes in with your son really clear. It's a little wobbly for me tonight, so bear with me, okay? There he is. Hi, Rick. I can hear you. he said, I don't understand. He says, tell Mom I won't stamp my feet in the house. And he says, I won't break anything. I get the sense from him that when he was younger, if he was upset about something, or maybe the way he would stamp his feet, and he shows me like in a kitchen, like on linoleum, just stamping his feet. He said, I'll make noise, but I won't stamp my feet. So he asked me to tell you that. He also said he won't break anything. It's weird. He keeps showing me like a basketball, like he's bouncing a ball. And I don't know if at one point he bounced a ball in the house and smashed up something when he was on Earth, but he said he won't bounce the ball and break anything. He won't stamp his feet. But he wants you to know that he's here from Spirit tonight. And he said, tell her that I'm working on my development here in communion with her and with Jill and Sydney. He says, and also I'm trying to, he said, work on my spirit guide work. He said, Mom, I think I can do a lot of good to help a lot of people. He said, they were going to let me visit you still, so don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Sometimes I get busy. He wants you to know that he said that he's made a major breakthrough in his spiritual and emotional healing. And he's asking me to talk to you about the past. He said that there was somebody who hurt him. He's not giving me the name. He said he doesn't want to get it, but there was a female. There was a female who, the way he says it, disappointed him. He said she really disappointed me, didn't come through for me. And he said, I've learned to let that go, Mom. He said, I'm feeling so much lighter. He said, it's taken me a while, but he says, I'm okay. And he wants you to hear that from him. So that's the way he puts it. I hope that makes some sense. But he's back here. He sends his blessings from the spirit world. Thank you. All right. He's stepping back. Thank you, Robin. God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Flint. Second. Robin, Leslie Flint said, he said, tell Robin I'm here to help her. So you can call on him as well as Doris. God bless you. Thank you so much. There's Jenna all the way from the Netherlands. 4.99 euros. Thank you. God bless you, Jenna. Hi, hearts. Yay, hearts to you. I'm really struggling right now. I'm so sorry. Was wondering if my grandma is coming through tonight. Sending love to you and Nicola. God bless you, Jenna. Thank you. Let me see. Doris, do you have anybody for Jenna? Hold on. Yes. Okay. Hold on, Jen. I think I got your grandma back here. I hear her saying, and it's funny, I thought she was speaking German, but I think it's Dutch. German and Dutch sound alike to me. So if she's German, I'm misinterpreting. Forgive me. I think it's Dutch, though, but I don't understand Dutch, so she's shifting into English. And she said, yes. She said, please tell her. She said, I've heard her cries. She wants you to know for the last 2 nights she's been standing by your bed, literally. She said, when you lie down, she said, I soothe your brow. She's literally like reaching out, touching your brow. She says to tell you, she said, you know, she said, I feel I'm partially responsible. She said, your father and mother, she said, I didn't intervene in the way I could have when I was on earth. And she says, I know they've both been challenging to you. She said, your father has forgotten what love is, and it makes him judgmental. She's talking also about a sibling. I don't know if this is a brother, but she said, I know that you go through problems with each of them. And I think there's some other people connected to this. And your grandmother said, she said, I'm with you. She said, I believe in you. And she said, don't let them define your future. Don't let them define your truth. She said, you be who you are. She said that your future is very good. She said, you and Julius have a future together. And she said, do not let them intervene or disrupt it. She said, Julius is a good man who will stand with you. He has my support and blessing. And together, both of you have my blessing. She said, just keep talking. She's there. She said, I'll be there every night with you. She said, I don't want you crying alone. You're not going to cry. I'm drying the tears. She's sending blessings from spirit. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Karen Bryan, $5. Hi, Karen. Thank you. Say Bob, do I have any messages for my Dragon Guardian or my Phoenix Guardian or from Oberon, the Fey King, or in the Red Otter blessings? Hold on just a second. Let me see. I'm getting Red Otter back here. You know, he's very powerful. He speaks in his Indian language, and he says, tell Karen I'm playing the drums for her. He's got literally a drum he's playing, a hand drum. He says, I'm playing this drum for her. He says, to raise her vibration, to bring healing, to bring strength and blessing. He's talking about healing in the physical body, particularly in the hips and knees. And he said, my drum is a healing vibration. So Red Otters come with healing power to strengthen the hips and the knees, and he'll be working with you. Keep talking to him and listen. At night, as you're sleeping, you may start to hear a drum beating. That's coming from the spirit world, and that's his sign. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Simba, $4.99. Thank you, Simba. Oops, hold on, Simba. Hold on. Oh, Simba, by the way, while I got you, I don't mean to get into all our personal business, but I did get your email, but the link didn't work. So I need you to resend that link to me for that invoice. Thank you so much. Blessings. I will get you sorted out, but I don't have the link. The link didn't work. Hold on. Somebody's talking to me. Andy Warhol's back here, Simba. And he said, gee, he said, I thought everybody forgotten about me. He said he's back here and he's funny. He's got on one of his silver wigs and his hair's all spiky looking. And he said, well, I'm getting all gussied up here. He said, put on my spiky silver wig. He said, because I'm going to Simba's art shows. He said that you're going to be in Berlin. And he said he will personally be there to help you with that. He says, I had great success in my life in Berlin. And he says, I'm taking Simba to Berlin. Call on Andy Warhol. He's a guide to you. He's going to open up some business connections in Berlin that are going to get you some viewings of your work and some gallery connections. He said, you got it. He said, tell him, he said, kiddo, I'm with you all the way. That's the way he said. He said, kiddo. That's an American expression. It means like a young person. He says, kiddo, I'm with you all the way. That's Andy Warhol. Thank you, Mr. Warhol. Andy Warhol just said to me, he goes, Mr. He goes, oh, come on. He said, you just call me Andy. I'm not into that. Thank you, Andy. All right, Simba, call on Andy. He's taking you to Berlin. Ask him to lead you there, and he will. Thank you so much. Oh, hold on a second, guys. I got some tech issues. Erica B, $4.99. Hi, Bob. I also donated $4.99 on Friday during the interference. Any messages for me? Thank you for all you do. Blessings. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you, Erica. I just hope my voice holds up for the rest of the show. Erica, listen, I got to tell you, I'm getting back here somebody that's a relative here for you. This is on your mother's side, the family, and I think this is a grandfather on the mother's side. Now, if I'm wrong on that, it's a great-grandfather. When great-grandparents or any grandparents come, it all feels similar to me. So this man stands in the place of a grandfather. So I'm going to call him grandfather, but hopefully you can place this if I'm off on that. But this man is back here, and what he's literally beaming over to me, he said that he's gotten you through the last year. He said the last year's been a little rough for you. He said you're done with that. He wants to come in here to help you now to have a new beginning. He said that 2022 for you is a year of a lot of fun. He said you're going to dance. He said she's going to dance in this year. He's talking about more prosperity for you. There's something going on with education. Are you trying to just go back to school or doing something with schooling? Because he's literally said, he said she'll dance on her textbooks and she will succeed. So I think there's some transition in career, some education, and you're going to dance through the year. So this grandfather on your mother's side is helping you and guiding you. You can call on him. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Christine C., thank you for your donation. $4.99. Thank you. Just because you're a sweetheart, thank you for all you do for us. Blessing. God bless you, Christine. Thank you. Listen, Christine, I got to tell you right now where I'm in your frequency here. I'm getting a voice back here. This is Dwight Eisenhower back here. The President, Dwight Eisenhower. Hi, Mr. President. Thank you. Dwight Eisenhower said, he said, you know, they used to say, I like Ike. He's showing me little badges. I like Ike. And he said, tell Christine she'll soon have badges that say, I like Christine. But he said something like it's abbreviated, like I like Miss C. I like Miss C. So Ms. or Miss C is going to be your moniker, I think, at some point. But he's back here because he said he's giving you these little pins and badges. He said, you're going to need badges. He said, you're going to be out there. He says, 2022, you're going to end up on some committees. He said, and it's going to get attention from other people. He said, you're moving up. He said, be patient. He said, you know, Nixon was vice president before he became president. But he said, like Nixon, he said, you're by my side and you're going places. So Eisenhower is guiding you, and there's some political action coming for you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you for your donation. God bless you. Hey, Psychic Bob, hearts. Yay, hearts to you. Something the spirit would like me to know tonight. Thank you. Hold on, Glittery Rainbow. Let's see what spirit's saying. Okay. Yes. Doris Stokes is asking me to tell you. She said that she's brought over my other guide, Rose. Hi, Rose. I can hear you. Wonderful. My spirit guide, Rose, is back here, Glitter Rainbow. And she said, remember to tell her, she said, all work and no play is not in balance. She's talking about you taking a break and having some fun. She said, you overwork your mind. Rose said, she says, in my day, she said, women weren't nearly as educated as you. She said, but we did know how to have fun. And she said, you work so much, my dear, and you're so focused. She said, but I do want you to have fun. She's going to get you out on the town. And she says, tell her I want her to go shopping with me. So I think you're going to take an excursion into town and you're going to do some shopping. So I want you to call on Rose, ask her to go shopping with you. She said she's getting you dressed up. She said, it's been a while since you've been glam. And she said, I want her to be glam. Glam is English for glamorous, beautiful, elegant, extravagant. So Rose is helping you with some fashion choices and moving you forward. God bless you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's exciting. Hi, Aaron Patricia, $5 donation. Thank you so very much. God bless you. Hold on. Just lost your question here. Happy Epiphany. No job offer yet from the client. Is there a new timetable or forget it? Thanks. Edgar Casey's here, Aaron. And he said the power that you're putting out, he said, is right. He said, you're channeling it to you, but he said the people that are around, there's a political infighting that's going on. And he's asking me to tell you, he said that the agency that you've been working with, he said, they're not following through on their part. It's almost like there's a disconnect, he said, with the two parties between your job and the agency you're working with. And Edgar Casey said, that he's going to try to, the words he said, rewire the connection to get this moving. He said, once one party gets moving, the other gets moving. So it's not anything you've done, and it's not time to walk away, but it is time for them to kind of rewire things, energetically get that power flowing again, okay? So hang in there. You are going to get an offer very soon, and I think it is going to be just within the next few weeks. So this isn't going to go much longer in this limbo. Thank you so much. Blessings. Oh my gosh. Lady Bree. Hi, Lady Bree. 99 cents with a big black cat. Oh, I love it, Lady Bree. Thank you so much. Lady Bree, I got to tell you, you've got a spirit guide around you. There's a woman I'm getting. She gives the name of Clara. I'm hearing, she said she's a guide you. She said, I was a witch in Salem. But she said, I wasn't around during the witch trial. She said, I was a witch in Salem during the 1930s. She said, oh, yes, our covens were around. We weren't as open as they are today. But Clara is here, and she's just asking me to let you know she's coming as a spirit guide to you to help you connect to the energy of Salem. That's the way she puts it. So you might want to do some research on Salem. And the way she said, yes, she said she's going to get to go to Salem. So I think that this year there's a trip to Salem. And Miss Clara, or she said, well, you can call me Lady Clara. Lady Clara is going to work with you. Okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Michelle Marjano, thank you so very much. I tried to contact a deceased acquaintance named Joe who passed away. I wonder why souls will not always answer all questions asked. Thank you. You know, Michelle, sometimes what happens is it's just a frequency thing. It's like a cell phone. You know, when we're on our cell phones, sometimes the connection gets wonky. Same thing with spirit communications because we're working in complex ways. I wish you had been able to be at our class this Saturday because I went into a whole teaching in our psychic development class on how communications work. I can't go through all that here, but I really would encourage you to join the psychic development class. You'll learn all of these sort of things in it. So don't feel bad. I don't think it's anything that you've done. I think it's just a timing thing. It's an energy thing. Doris Stokes is back here, and she said that the reason why you couldn't contact Joe wasn't that he didn't want to communicate. It's that your energy was used up recently. You've been kind of depleted physically, And Doris says it's important that you rest and recuperate. She said you've been going through a lot of healing. And she said that healing is temporary disconnect, your sense of connection with the spirit. She said you still have the connection, she said, but it may be more one way. Like they'll send energy to you. And you may have trouble doing back and forth. So be patient. You can call on him again. For right now, she said you need to rest another week. All right. And then try again. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Hold on a second, guys. I got some tech issue going on here. All right. Hold on just a second. Something's wrong with chat. There it is. Stardust C, $5 donation. Thank you, Stardust. Hi, PsychicBob. What are my psychic abilities? Also, will my family and me be moving to a new home this year? Thank you. Well, I think in terms of psychic abilities, you definitely have clairvoyance, which means the ability to see spirit. I want you particularly to watch dreams because I think you have dream prophecy gifts. In terms of a move, I do feel there's going to be a move. I keep seeing it more towards the summertime, the June, July time period. And I think that the move will actually be a fresh beginning for you and the family. So, yes. What's interesting is I don't feel that you're moving very far. I think you'll still be in the same area relatively close, but the home feels like it's just a better environment. It's a nicer home. It seems a little more spacious and cleaner and better. So yeah, but around summertime. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Caramel Apple, $5. Thank you for your donation. Good to see you again. Hi, Bob. Happy New Year. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Any advice for how to move forward in my current relationship? But I would like things to get better between us. Any hope for that? I had to tell you, Caramel Apple, right now when I'm walking into the energy there, I feel like you're putting all the work in. Now, the good thing is Doris is back here, and she said that this man can still get his life on track. But the thing is that right now you're doing all the work. She says that as we go through January, she said it'll become very clear to you whether they're willing to put in the work. You're going to have to challenge this person and say, if you're serious, you need to step up your game. Dora says that as we move into the month of February, she said, you'll understand if they're moving or they're not moving. She said right now it can't be predicted because she said human free will is in motion. And she said in the spirit world, she said his guides are working on awakening him. So your partner needs some spiritual and emotional awakening, and their spirit's guiding him. There's a woman in particular, I believe it's on the father's side, it's a grandmother on the father's side that's around your partner that's trying to awaken them. So you might want to call on that spirit. See if that person, your partner, has a grandmother on the father's side who's in spirit. That's who I'm picking up. And I want you, if he says, yeah, oh yeah, that's my grandma, start calling on her to help you mediate that relationship. And we'll see what will happen. Okay. But that's what I'm seeing right now, that you're putting the energy in. The spirit world is trying to awaken him. And things can get better as long as he listens to the help of the spirit world. God bless you. Thank you so much. Maya, $8.99. Thank you for your donation. Last message is a type in. Oh, Mira, dear. Love you, Bob. Hi, Maya. Welcome. Let me just step into your vibration. Hold on just a second here. Hold on. You know, right now, while I'm walking into your light, Maya, I'm hearing, it sounds weird, I'm getting ocean waves around you. I don't know if you live near the ocean, but I swear you need to be at the beach. I'm very serious about this because Fletcher back here and Doris are both talking, and Edgar, you got three of them. They're all saying, tell Maya that she's opening the channel. They're saying the channel is opening. You have some strong connection and a channel opening to Lemuria. Now, I know I've told you this before, but it just keeps coming in. It's so loud and significant. I can't ignore it here. But you need to be going to the beach. They're telling me that this 2022 for you is a year of big transition, like life-changing. And I don't say that to scare you. This is not a crisis. But it is a, how do I say it? It's about embracing a new path. And some of that is a connection to spirit that will give you a spiritual calling. So go to the beach, call on the spirits from Lemuria, and watch how things start to evolve very rapidly. You're going to get blessed through all this. It might be a little heady at first, a little even scary, but it will turn into a blessing. Let the spirits of Lemuria guide you. Thank you so much. There's Steve Wells. Oh my gosh. Hi, Steve. Good to see you, buddy. $20. Yay. Thank you, Steve. Hi, Bob. How's it going? Any messages for me? Thank you, Steve. Blessings to you. I'm about to lose my voice here, so I'm going to try to get through the rest of the messages, and then I'm going to shut down. Steve, right now while I'm walking into your frequency, it's going to sound strange. I'm getting Commander Ashtar's voice. Do you know who Commander Ashtar is? He is the leader of the Federation of Light, the Galactic Federation. There are many people from the stars who are monitoring what's going on there. These are good star people. I hate to say the word aliens. That sounds so strange. They're star people from the stars. But Commander Ashtar is working with you now. He said that he's giving you understanding of advanced technologies. And he said the knowledge that you will gather is going to help you to move forward in your life. Commander Ashtar says that, he said, the forces of good will win over the forces of evil. And he said, right now you are caught in the crossfire. That's his literal words. He said, but we've got your back, is his words. And he says, we're putting shielding around you. So you're going to have a sense of being guided or protected. You may not know where this is coming from, but that's where it's coming. It's coming from Commander Ashtar. He works with a large group of people from various planetaries, but a lot of Pleiadians are connected to him. And Steve, I get the sense you may actually encounter a Pleiadian in person. Like, see, the Pleiadians look just like humans. Like, we'll be walking down the street and they can walk up to us. We think it's a regular Earth person. But you have Pleiadian energy here. And it's like Pleiadians want to make some sort of contact with you to give you a sign. So don't be surprised if that happens. That'll be a sign from Commander Ashtar to you. Blessings to you. Thank you for your kind support. GD, $20 donation. Thank you so much, GD. Blessings to you. Listen, GD, I have to tell you right now while I'm walking into your light here, I'm hearing coins falling. Ching, 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 ching. This means money's coming for you. And what's interesting is that this money literally seems to be falling out of the sky. When I see money falling from the sky, that's what we call blessing from heaven. So there are spirit people on the other side who are trying to bring prosperity to you. I'm getting energy around this connected to your father's side, the family. And I feel this is a grandfather or even a great-grandfather on that side who is sending the blessing from spirit. So don't be surprised if suddenly you get a check in the mail from a company you didn't even know owed you money, or somebody just leaves you an inheritance. You said, but there's money literally falling from heaven for you. And it's connected on your father's side, the family here. I think grandfather is involved in this. They're asking me also, I've got Doris back here, and she's asking me to tell you, she said that watch the month of March. She said March is where everything starts to turn and get going. I get the sense there may even be something you're doing career connected in March. And what's strange is it feels to me as if it could even be like starting a business. I don't know if you've been thinking about that, but you've got a lot of creative energy here, particularly in March, where it's like I'm launching into my own beginning, my own career, my own business. So March forward is very dynamic. In 2022, it's like the whole year is dynamic for you. Thank you for your support for the channel. Thank you for being here. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Stephanie Busby. God bless you, darn. $10 donation. Thank you, dear. I also had a dream of John Benet Ramsey. I was in the house watching everything that happened to her. She even looked up at me. Can you give me more details later? Why? Yeah, I probably can't talk about that case right now because it's still an ongoing case. So I'm going to have to come back to you on that, Stephanie. Okay, but let me just say that I think that your gifts of clairvoyance are increasing. And I'm so glad you took the psychic development class. I hope that's been of some help to you in this process also. But I do think that, when we see things, those on the spirit world are always trying to help people on earth. And I think that you're at a place right now where spirit is leading you to do work that helps solve unresolved cases, unresolved, outstanding mysteries. And I think it's very fascinating. I can't get into specifics of that case for legal reasons, but we can talk at another time about that. Thank you for your support, though. Oh my gosh, guys. Listen, guys, I am losing my voice here. I think I'm going to shut down. Nicola, did I miss anybody on donations tonight? I'm sorry, guys. I'm at the end of my rope and I've got a full week. I can't risk losing my voice here. So I'm going to take a little break. Laura Eliason donated. Any messages for her from deceased loved ones? Okay, hold on, Cola. Let me see if I can get that. Hi, Laura. I'm sorry I missed you. Let me see if I can get anything for you. Yeah, I'm picking up somebody around you, Laura. This is strange. It feels like it's on the father's side of the family. And this may have been an uncle, but I'm getting a man here around you. And it feels like he had a strange death, as if it was something irregular around his death. I feel like this person is coming to you to let you, one, know that they're in spirit, they're fine. I also hear some names that are coming in here around you. And I hear the name Carl or Carlos. And I'm also hearing the names Jim around this, and also Eddie or Eddie, Edward, something with an E. So these names keep coming in. I feel all of these are people connected on the father's side of the family. They may also have some connection to this male that's crossed, the uncle that I pick up around you in spirit. He's either uncle or great uncle. So, but these are some of the people who have come from the other side. I hear Carl or Carlos saying something about, he said, I made it over here. And he said, but it was a struggle. And this Carlos wants you to know that he's working as a protector to you as well. I think he's a relative actually, or a friend of the family, but he's around you in spirit as well. So you've got all of them working around you. They're all helping you. And I do think that you're going to see more signs from them in the coming days. Okay. Both Jim and Edgar are alive. Okay, well then maybe it's spirit voices just saying the names. So maybe this uncle is saying the names. I'm just hearing these names. I can't always tell if they're being called out or they're identifying themselves. So those names were brought over here from spirit as a sign to you. So you know that, Jim and Edgar. Okay, Carlos. It was Carlos who said their name. He said, yes. He said, I'm with them. I thought he meant on the spirit side. See, sometimes I get confused when I read. All right, so Jim and Edgar are being looked after by this uncle or great uncle and also Carlos. And so they're all around you. They're all helping you. And you're going to have greater connection with these people on the other side. God bless you. Thank you so very much. I hope that makes some sense. All right. Listen, guys, thank you so very much for your support. I love all of you. And Jenna, email me if you're interested in a compact voice reading. Shoot me an email and I'll explain that to you. Okay. God bless you. Thank you so much. And Nicola, if you want to help her with that as well, that'd be great. All right. Yes, Laura, I do feel that all of them are connected in some way. So yes, I think that Carlos could be that person. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think I did channel. Carlos could be the birth father. Yes. Thank you so very much. You guys rock. Thank you, Steve. Thanks for being here. Listen, guys, I'm sorry my voice is going out. I love all of you. Be back here tomorrow, Monday evening, 7 p.m. We're going to do live astrology forecast. I'm going to tell you all the major astrology transits of the week, what's going on with the stars. You don't want to miss it. All right, so be here because everybody came last week said, wow, that was so cool. We didn't realize. Nobody ever comes out to my Astrology Monday for some reason. And I think you're missing a really great show because it's you and me one-on-one. And I sit down and I talk about what's going on. I also answer astrology questions. So if you have questions about, am I a cusp sign? What does this planet mean in my chart? What is my zodiac sign? Bring those questions to tomorrow's show. It's going to be a live show, Astrology Monday with Psychic Bob. You don't want to miss it. And I'll be wearing my astrology pendant. Ooh, I love it. I got to show it to you one more time. I'm so excited because it's hard to find jewelry like this. There it is. This is around the 1970s, vintage enamel astrology. Isn't that great? So be here tomorrow night, and we're going to spin around our big zodiac wheel and see what is going on. Oh, hold on, guys. Somebody's got something to say to us. Yes, Lamship, come on over. Yeah, come on over here. Yeah, okay. All right, get it here. Let me pick you up. All right, there you go. What's that? Oh, no snow, but it's getting cloudy out there and the wind's blowing? Yeah. I think a storm is coming, guys. Ooh, for those of you on the East Coast, on the Eastern Seaboard, like Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Georgia, all of that, I've been down the East Coast. Be ready. I think it's more mid-Atlantic. So the Carolinas, Virginia, and maybe some of New York. We got a big snowstorm coming. And Lamb Chop said it's not snowing yet, but it's getting cold and windy and cloudy. All right. Well, there you go. Thank you, Lamb Chop. What's that? Oh, yes. We're going to do astrology forecast tomorrow on Astrology Monday. All right, guys. Well, listen, Lamb Chop and I'll be here tomorrow. We're going to spin around the zodiac wheel. We want you here. Thank you again to all of you for your support for the show tonight. Thank you for your donations. Psychic Bob loves you. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.